Hey, neighbor. Come on in. It's me, Angie. How are y'all doing? It seems like it's been forever. What is going on? What is going on up in here? We got Gladys, the first one in. Hey, Gladys. So glad you made it. And of course, Miss Southern Belle. I am doing a lot better. I was losing my voice. I was becoming hoarse, and you can still hear some of um the sinuses and the hoarseness, but I think it's allergies because I haven't ran temp. I don't feel bad, um, but I'm having to drink because, like I said, not only do I have this now, but I take medication that causes my mouth to be really really dry. So what have y'all been doing? Well, hey Christine, how are you? Welcome in. Um, I put my live chat on subscribe mode only. I did it for two reasons, but hey Joanne, how are you? Uh, I'm doing my giveaway because my 1,200 neighbors is stuck for a week. So I'm doing my giveaway and I want somebody that actually subscribes to my channel to win the giveaway. So you have to be subscribed to my channel in order to win the giveaway that I'm doing. Oh, he's great. Oh, and he went home yesterday. Uh, I've been keeping him. He's such a sweetie. He went but home yesterday. Let me uh, let me show y'all something real quick. If you're not friends with me on we were outside yesterday riding around in my wheelchair and there he is asleep yesterday. I had wiped him down, put lotion on him, uh changed his diaper, put a new onesie on him, uh combed his hair over like a little man, and I just play with him like he's a baby doll. But he is the sweetest thing. Oh my gosh, and he smelled so good. Have y'all ever been around a newborn baby that they just gave the baby a bath and they put all this good smelly stuff, but it's gentle. It's nothing that would harm them. And oh my gosh, it's like you could just eat them up. And of course, I was singing to him out in the yard. I hope the neighbors didn't hear. So, how have y'all been doing? Oh, I will, Christine. He is the sweetest thing. Thank you. Thank you. I think he's beautiful too. Ireland is in the house. Well, hello. What is that? Yoser? I have Irish American relatives over in the States, ancestors that first came over during the Irish potato famine. Oh, okay. Anyway, when more people get in here, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to be doing for a giveaway for my 1,200 neighbors that I've gotten. I'm pretty excited about it. Hey Jennifer, I have got Miss Southern Belle's and Cher's package right here. I know they won last week. I know. I've just been busy, busy, busy. I had Taylor the weekend. She and Lincoln were here over the weekend. Then I kept him Monday and Tuesday, and he went home yesterday, and he gets his first shots Friday. So I'll be keeping him Friday. She'll be back with us Saturday. So it's just until he gets a little older. I mean, they'll be around a lot. Let's see. Hey, Clarissa, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, Levita. Levita surprised me with a gift in the mail. I didn't know who it was from. I was like, wait a minute. I don't recognize this address. I don't know who this is. But when I get through speaking to the chat, Levita, I'm going to show what you sent. There's my sister Robin. Hey, Ruthie's this and that. How are you? There's Nora, the Stock Explorer. Nora can get me to sing faster than anybody can. I'm doing good, but I got this little hoarseness going on. And Berkeley was here, and she and I played and sang, and I don't know if I got it, strained my voice when she was here, or if it's just sinus. I don't know what it is. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle, you wonderful friend. Hey, David. How are you? Welcome in. David Carlisle. We have some Carlisles that live here in my hometown. And actually, they used to be with the Weston Police Department. They used to be our police chief. I'm trying to think of his first name. Steve Carlisle. And he was our police, our police chief for, he just kept getting reelected. I don't know how many years he was our police chief, but he did a good job. I'm so glad y'all made it in. We have a lot to talk about. Y'all go over there and visit all these channels. Now, I'll say Nora. Now, I always talk about Nora's the cool one. She is. But she's got this going on now that she does the little scratch-off tickets where you can win cold hard cash. So, the scratch-offs, you win money. And most of the time you don't. But she tells this on her channel. So I don't feel bad about sharing it with you all. She lives in Florida. And I would love to make it down there because a lot of my neighbors live in Florida. And Nora is one of them. I wish Nora would come visit. We have the lottery here in Mississippi. She can play our lottery. And there's Squirrel Magnet. Squirrel's cool. Got to go check him out. Oh, and let's not forget Miss Southern Belle. Go over there. Miss Southern Belle has been taking classes on adult coloring, learning how to shade. And she did this really pretty coloring of, it was Jesus. And I think I can't remember if it was children or the disciples. Anyway, she'll put it in there. Oh, you had 100-day cough? I don't have a cough. No, but I'm telling you, if I lost my voice, James would not be unhappy about it. So let me share something with y'all. See on the front of this, it says gift. Look at this. That is a very happy card. And it says, it was a gift from Lavita. Is that not sweet? But y'all just wait. Let me show y'all what it is. And y'all know, when y'all see it, she knows me. Because y'all going to recognize it. Look at this. Is that not the cutest thing? And it has, let's see, the lid comes off. And you can tell that it's old. And it said Tiny Tins. And I don't know if cookies came in it or candy but I just know it's adorable. I love it. But y'all know, anybody that comes to my channel, y'all know I love owls. And when I got this, I was like, oh my gosh, James, look at this. But Lavita, I love it. Love it, love it. And I'm going to display it in my living room. And I'm going to put Berkeley and Lincoln some good stuff in there. So they'll know when they go over to that tin to lift the lid, and it'll be some goodies in there for them. Thank you, Lavita. I love it. All right, we got 17. So I'm going to tell about my giveaway. Oh, I'm glad you like it better on Wednesdays. Everybody's just speaking to each other. Oh, yeah, the Amish are very interesting. Yep. 17. Welcome in. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you. Okay, so for my giveaway, I'm going to do a $25 Amazon gift card. And I'm going to do so I'm going to do this post on my community page. And I'm going to set a date to give away the card. But I also am going to put in there people to put in the comments how long they've been following my channel. Name something they know about me. Like, of course, I like owls. You know, I have 2 grandbabies, have 2 children, been married a long time. I don't even know what life feels like without being married. I can remember when I wasn't married, but it's like now that Lincoln is here, it's like Lincoln's always been here. It's like we didn't have a life before we had Lincoln, which I know we did. Like we didn't have a life before we had Berkeley. Like they both have always been a part of our lives, but they haven't. So that's just like I feel about James. James has always, to me, always been there. I can't remember a time when James wasn't there. It's just like you all on YouTube. I feel like I've known some of you my entire life. And of course, that's not true. And I like it like that. So, does anybody have any good news to share with the group? Let's share some good news. Oh, Jesus and the disciples. Yes, I knew Jesus was in there. Yes, I did. I love you too, Lavita. I love you too. Lavina also sends me these wonderful messages in the morning on Messenger that says, "Good morning, have a nice day." Uh, I don't know, just it just lifts my spirits. She's just one of those people that is very positive. Lavina's been through a lot, and I know this from experience. When you've been through a lot, you tend to look at the world a little different than you would if you take it for granted. If you take life for granted, you don't really talk about how beautiful it is, how many blessings that it gives, um, how wonderful people are, the good in people. You know, a lot of us always see the bad in every situation. But when you've been through a lot and you've had a lot of trials, well, you're supposed to. You're supposed to be able to start seeing the world different. You know, your perception changes, or it should. Now, some people just want to stay bitter and angry and mean because, you know, people want to blame a lot of people's actions on, oh, they're sick, they have a mental problem, they take medication, they have bipolar, they have this. No, some people are just mean. Just mean. Uh, they choose to be mean. Uh, they do it for attention. They do it to hurt others. Popcorn. Ooh, that sounds good. Well, hello, Amanda. Welcome in. How are you? There's Josie. Josie has a birthday coming up. She does. If my voice wasn't so bad today, I would sing happy birthday early because I won't be on again until after Josie has a birthday. But Josie is having a birthday, and I sent her something. I think it's already been delivered. It said it's out for delivery. Last year, I sent her some hummingbird wind chimes because she loves hummingbirds. And so y'all wish Josie a early birthday. She's a beautiful person. There is, oh, and she has auctions on Monday and Fridays now. Yeah, on Saturday she has an auction where it's just her, but on Mondays and Fridays she is on with Pam's Treasures, which Pam really is a treasure. Pam is a beautiful person, Christian person. Uh, Josie also uh, does jewelry art. She has a lot of talents. Go over there and visit her. She also has another channel called Josie Cares. She does so much. There's Sassy Mary. Sassy Mary, last week I showed what you and Colleen, the little happy y'all sent to me. I showed it on my live last week. It was beautiful. And of course, I was surprised. Now Sassy is reflects her name. She's a beautiful person. She crochets. That's what I like about getting to know people on YouTube. And it seems I follow people that I really don't have anything in common with. I don't crochet. I don't craft. I don't do auctions. Uh, if y'all can tell, I'm wearing more jewelry these days uh, than I normally have in the past. But I've got so much jewelry that I said, hey, I got to start wearing some of it. So I started wearing it. And she does auctions with, she's the voice of reason on the original OG Colleen's and Tracy Cates. She's the voice of reason over there. You know, when the heifers, and that's what they call themselves, the heifers, when they get out of the pasture, when they go, and they do that often, and Sassy, she knows what I'm talking about. Sassy has to go wrangle them up and get them back in the pasture, keep them from getting all intertwined in bushes and with each other, and she keeps them straight. And she does a good job. And I know it's tiring. I mean, it's got to be tiring. But she loves them. That's what love does. It overlooks it. Y'all are very beautiful people here in my chat. The Bud Files, welcome in. Now, I'm doing the $25 Amazon gift card for my 1,200 subscriber giveaway. And like I said, on my community page, I'm going to put the live chat that I'm going to be doing the giveaway. So you'll be able to come over that live chat and let me think about that. I don't think that's fair. I think if you want to enter my giveaway, I think you may have to respond in the comments on my community page, and I'll put your name in a container, and I'll just draw a name. That may be what I do. I'll decide that and put it on my community page and let y'all know how the giveaway is going to work. But that's why I put it on subscriber mode, is because I want somebody that has been subscribed to my channel and been a supporter of my channel to win the giveaway. Now, when I do weekly giveaways, if somebody just drops by and they feel comfortable, taking something from a channel that they never frequent, if they win, I mean, that's on them because I'm giving it. And when you give something to somebody, once you give it away, it's no longer yours anymore. So you can't tell them what to do with it. You can't decide who gets it. You can't be mad if the wrong person got it, or you didn't think it was fair, or the person treated it like crap, or they gave it to somebody else. Once you give it away, it's no longer yours. So you don't have to worry about it. That's why when I give stuff away weekly on my channel, you can do with it what you want to do with it. I mean, you can give it to somebody else. You can make a video of it, throw it in the trash. You can talk ugly about it. You can do whatever you want to. It's yours. Because I give it to you. I'm not going to try to tell you how to do with something that I gave. I mean, that's what giving is. I give it to you. I no longer own it. It's not mine. And it's not going to hurt my feelings. I got thick, thick skin. So it's really not going to matter. I am so happy y'all are here. Yes, spring is around the corner. And y'all don't forget, November, Lord, why am I in November? No, we don't want to go back to November, though I did enjoy November. March the 10th, time changes. The days are going to get longer. And guess what that means? Angie and James are going to start their garden. Yes, we're going to have a garden again this year. So I'm going to be filming Mr. It's Me in the garden. And Mr. Lincoln will be with us out there in the yard when we're doing our garden. And we'll start him off early, watching the tractor and showing him how to disc up the garden, planting the garden. And James can't wait. He's not trying to rush Lincoln's life because the older our kids and grandchildren get, the older we get. So, of course, we want him to get like Berkeley is right now. She's 3 and she is enjoying everything. And so he can walk around and go with James to different places. And he's looking forward to that because right now Berkeley's at the age where, she's just fun to be around. Yes, we're going to have our garden. I can't wait. We're going to have cucumbers, tomatoes, okra, bell pepper, banana pepper, squash, uh, probably a few jalapenos, but not many. I love fresh squash. Let's see what else. We plant a few cantaloupe and a few watermelon too. Everybody speaking. Oh, your great grandson Wes. How old is he, Robin? Hey, Jessica, how are you? Thank you. Robin said, I'm very tired. I want to tell y'all something that's so funny. I got to tell y'all this. So, okay, I went on and on about keeping Lincoln. Well, I'm not used to that, but I haven't noticed that during the day I've gotten any more tired than I normally get because I'm having so much fun keeping him. And just like when Berkeley's here, I don't realize how tired I get. Well, last night when I went to sleep, I was snoring so loud that James had to wake me up because he couldn't go to sleep. And he was laughing. He had my daughter on the phone. So I don't know how long he had Taylor on the phone. And because he had called her and told her to listen to me snore. And I said, well, I'm glad y'all getting enjoyment out of me sleeping and being so tired. And he said, it was just so funny because you've been keeping Lincoln and he has been wearing you out and he's only 8 weeks old. And so he put the phone over there to Taylor so Taylor could hear me, how loud I was snoring. It didn't bother me. I was like, I'm not ashamed to snore. I snore. I'm not worried about it. Health-wise, it can't be good. But, okay, I snore. It could have something to do with this I got going on. Well, I woke up sometime during the night. I don't know what time it was. And James had gotten up out of the bed and went into the other bedroom because he could not go to sleep because I was snoring so loud. So he had to go to work this morning. I woke up when he was going to work, which I always do, and I drink coffee with him. And I went to laughing. I said, so what time did you get up and get out of the bed? He said, he called me a name like some kind of horn tooting or, like a horn going off. I can't remember what he said. He said, I got up at 1 o'clock and went in the other room. He said, I almost went up to the living room because I could hear you in the other bedroom. He said, I just don't know what we're going to do. I said, we're not going to do anything. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm probably going to snore. And he just laughed. I said, well, after all the years that I listened to you snore, I think you can listen to me snore. But I thought it was real funny. playing on mental health issues than playing the victim when caught out. Yeah. Oh, okay. I hope it is because I looked it up on Amazon and it said it was out for delivery. But it's coming through Amazon, so I don't think it'll fit in your mailbox. Depending on how big your mailbox is, Josie, I don't think this package will fit in your mailbox. Hey, Christina. I love that song that I commented on your video where you found the mascara and all that. Y'all got to visit Christina. She has great winning walks. She calls us her rock stars, and she does dumpster diving, which I wish I could. I want to do that so bad. Um, I hear the garbage pickup. We have a little one of those little college refrigerators underneath our carport, and we put bottles of water and Gatorades and different drinks for our garbage men. So they'll come pick our garbage up, and we never ask them to bring our garbage can back under and put it under our carport, but they'll bring it back and put it under the carport, and then go in that refrigerator and get them a drink like water or Gatorade or Powerade or something. Bear hug. Hello. Good afternoon. Congratulations on reaching your next goal. Thank you. Yeah, Josie looks beautiful for her age. Thank you, Josie. Uh, Josie, we have a good time in her auctions. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Welcome in. Brandy has content on her channel. If you have content on your channel, put let people know in the chat. I have 5 channels I visit on YouTube. I put them in categories that interest me. Oh, now that's cool. Oh, the cookie dough. Okay. I'm hoping to get way past, even though I reached this goal, I want to keep growing. Easter is the 31st of March. You know, ever so many years, and I don't know if it's ever leap year that Easter is in March, but ever so many years, Easter is in March. And I knew it was coming up. I knew it wasn't going last year. I thought it was going to be last year. But it's the 31st of March. And I want to take y'all outside. There is a uh, the lot over here to by my house that we used to own and we lived on it. The pear tree is in full bloom. It's those little green pears. I don't know what you call those kind of pears. The little small ones. I looked out yesterday when I was with Lincoln, riding him around the yard in my wheelchair, which he loves to ride around in my wheelchair. It's in full bloom. I just hope it doesn't come a freeze and just wipe that out. I have those little small yellow flowers blooming in my yard that come back every year. Um, they're the little, if somebody said the name of them, I would know, but I can't remember. They just come back every year. Little yellow, they're not, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Really cute flowers. Oh, Robin said she's growing cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. A lot of people don't like cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. I prefer cantaloupe over watermelon, and I like watermelon. Now, that melon that's green, I don't know what you call that. You know, you cut it and it's green. I don't care for that very much. There is Alaman Institute. Welcome into my live chat. Now, tomatoes. I will only eat fresh tomatoes out of a garden. Now, these tomatoes that you buy in the store that during the winter, hothouse tomatoes, or to me, they don't have any taste. They are, I don't know, they're just not what I call a tomato. But we will have tomatoes this year in our garden. Oh, he's 18 months. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you. Yes, give me one of these. Yes. Oh, yeah, we have a church that has a community garden beside it. And Miss Southern Belle, when she come to visit me, we took her by there and we picked a few things out of it. But they plant a garden beside the church and let people in the community or whoever drop by there and pick what they need, which I think is a great idea. Hey, Casey, how are you? Welcome in. I'm doing great. Is that Alaman? When my husband does that, I can sleep. I'm telling y'all, it's been crazy. Josie said, "Okay, it's coming from Amazon. It will be delivered at my door." I thought so, Josie. I thought so. The one from last year was delivered to your door right in the middle of the auction. So you were doing an auction, and I wasn't going to say anything to you about sending this, but when you get it, you have to, you have to, which I'm not saying you can't read the instructions and know what to do, but I'm more visual. I like to see a video on how to set things up. So there's a video that you can go on Amazon and watch how it works. You'll see what I'm talking about. James got me 2 of what I sent you for Christmas. I think I told you that in the email. But I love outside decoration if it's not too gaudy. If it's not like, let's just say if it doesn't stand out like poo poo, you just ride by and go, now that I wouldn't have put in my yard. Now I don't want anybody doing that to me. I don't really understand about the SEO. Thank you, Jessica. I think I have too much fun in Josie's channel. Josie has a great channel. Oh, y'all, let's go over and help Brandy. Brandy only has 4 to go till she gets the 400. Nice. All right, let's not talk about that anymore. We're in here to talk about. I don't like it in March. I would rather it be in April. I have even asked the bunnies; they are with me. Yeah, I like Easter in April too because it gives you a little more time from Christmas. You know, to get another major holiday within 3 months. I would rather it be in April too, but that has something to do with Lent and all the Christian, like when Jesus died and rose again. It has something to do with all that, determining when Easter is. At least I think that is the reason. Yeah, it's in April most of the time, but this year it's in March. That's how I knew we were probably going to have an early spring because when Easter's in March, spring is usually earlier. We grow a really big garden every year. Oh, nice, Casey. Honeydew, that's it. Honeydew. I don't care for honeydew. I'll eat it, but I don't really I don't really care for it. Well, thank you. Well, I'm glad that you dropped by to say hello. Well, I want to tell y'all something about food that comes from a garden. I don't know if it's just me, but it's like you can almost taste. Now, this is going to sound a little odd, but it's like the ground. Like within the fruit, you can taste the where they were planted and the ground and the nourishment that the ground gave. And I don't know how to explain it, but when you're in a hothouse and planting something, it didn't actually come from the actual ground. Now, I know this is sounding cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but to me, that's the only way I can explain it. Bud Moore Diesel. Well, hello. How are you? Okay, I don't know if Josie's still in here, but I'm going to try to sing happy birthday to Josie. I don't know how good it's going to sound, and I may lose my voice. It may crack, but I'm going to try to sing it to her. Uh, Now, I always tell people before I sing, there's a mute button. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you mute. Oh, yes, very important. I agree. Yes, yeah, yeah, agreed. We did that in our church. We didn't do it every Sunday. We did it like every so many weeks. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Welcome in, honey bun. Okay, Josie, don't get embarrassed if I mess it up. You know, there's love involved in it. I got to use my little, I think this is a little chipmunk. I don't know. Maybe it is. Casey said, I love when you sing. Oh, honey, you're looking at me through the eyes of love because my children would put their hand over my mouth when they were babies and go, no, mama, no, no, mama. Okay, this is going to be funny. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
To you.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday
To you.
to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Dear Josie,
Dear Josie,
happy birthday
happy birthday
to you
to you
and many more.
and many more.
Happy birthday, Josie.
Happy birthday, Josie.
I made it through without my voice sounding like a crackling. She said you can sing to me anytime you want. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Okay, let me tell y'all something about singing. Y'all know I love y'all. And I'm not going to give my opinion on anybody's voice unless they ask me. I'm really not. But I'm also not going to say, oh, that's so beautiful, when it's not. I probably won't. I'll probably say something like, thank you for sharing. Thank you for remembering. Whatever. Now, you have some people that, like myself, I don't think I have that pretty of a voice. I guess because my sister always sang so beautifully. And then people will go on and on and on about how beautiful they sound. And I'm going, these people don't have a friend in the world. Because if you're really this person's friend, you will go, come here. Sit down over here. You'll sit them down. You'll say, I love you. You have so many talents. Singing is not one of them. Now, we can make a joyful noise. Now, I'm talking about these people that's trying to, like, make it out in the world as a singer. I'm not talking about these people that's just singing to be happy. I'm talking about people that are really trying to make a name singing, and they can't carry a tune. And you have these people encouraging them and family members saying, oh, it's beautiful. Your voice is beautiful. And they get them in front of thousands of people and they make them look really bad. Now, why would you want to set your loved one up like that? Now, I know that sounds mean on my part, that you should tell your loved one that maybe singing is not for them. Now, my son, for instance, my son was he plays sports very well. He excelled in every sport he played, football, baseball, whatever he did. And my daughter did too. My daughter got a scholarship to go play college fast pitch softball. She wouldn't do it. She wanted to just go to college. But my son he couldn't run fast. He wasn't a fast runner. We did not lie to him. I mean, he wanted to play defense instead of offense in football. He was the center, the one that hiked the ball. He wanted to be on defense. In baseball, he would hit the ball. He'd have to hit it over the fence in order to be able to run all the bases. Now, when he hit and he got to second base, which is a double, the coach would pull him out and not let him run the bases. It didn't anger us because we knew he could not run. We never, ever led him to believe that he was a runner. We always told him, Matt, you are great at this, this, and this. But baby, you don't have running. Running is not your game. You'll never be able to run that fast. So we never deceived our children and made them believe they could do anything they wanted to do. And he did improve on his running. But he had something called all good slaters. He has something wrong with his knees. It wasn't crippling. It's painful. But it wasn't going to damage his knees in any way. It's called all good slaters. And it's named after the man that discovered the problem. So we knew he was never going to be a fast runner. But you have some of these people that will just deceive some of their family and just tell them how great they are and how good they are, and they really don't do that well. Now I know that sounds mean on my part, and everybody don't believe that way, and I'm fine. I just don't believe in deceiving somebody and letting your loved one be embarrassed, and they really can't sing. Oh, I love you too, Josie. I mean, maybe this person has other talents, but they just set on they want to sing. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to sing like my sister. Oh my gosh, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, if I could sing like her. She used to sing in church. She used to sing at weddings, funerals, uh, I don't know, different places. I was always so envious of it. I'm not anymore. I'm happy that she can sing, and I'm not envious of it. Hey, old mechanic, how are you? Josie said, I have a terrible voice. Like I said, y'all might disagree with what I'm saying. Eliza Gale, I don't really remember your singing. Uh, I'll have to go back on to the karaoke and listen again. Yeah, Josie, I think that's one of my problems is, well, I don't give my opinion on a lot of things unless I'm asked, is because people can probably take it the wrong way, which I've always wanted people to be honest with me. I didn't want them to lie to me, but a lot of people don't want honesty. A lot of people can't handle the truth. They don't want the truth. They want their truth. They want you to go along with what they believe, but they don't really want to hear what you think, you know. And I don't give my advice unless somebody asks. I don't give my opinion unless somebody asks. You know, and my husband is the worst. He will give advice, and I got to where I'm just like, don't do that. Let people make their own mistakes, unless it's life threatening. I said, let people make their own choices and mistakes. That's how they learn, unless they ask you. And then, even if they ask you and they don't take your advice, don't get upset about it. Why do you want to get upset? It's their life. Let them live the way they want to live if it's not harming you. Now, if it's harming you, of course, you have to do something about it. I got a couple of giveaways we're going to do today. Eliza Gale, thank you for coming in, sweetheart. Share, your package is coming. I haven't forgot about you, I promise. I have just been adjusting to keeping Lincoln James and oh, there's Crafty Songbird. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, thank you, Crafty. Is your headache better? Didn't you have a headache you were dealing with? Oh, I say sing. Anybody? Oh my gosh, I sing around my house. Lincoln and I were singing yesterday. I mean, I sing. You know, in the Bible it says make a joyful noise. And people will say, well, I don't even make a joyful noise. Well, you do to God. It's like a fresher breath air to him. It's like sweetness. You know how the sweetest thing that you can smell? Well, that's the way it is to God. It's like an aroma of sweetness when you sing praises to him. So when you're singing from your heart, it really doesn't matter how you sound vocally. What I'm talking about is people that are getting in front of people and they're trying to be famous or they're trying to make a name for themselves. Now, this little karaoke thing that is on YouTube, and they're just having fun and they want to sing songs to each other, that's one thing. But when you send people to America's Got Talent and uh, what is that, American Idol, and you see people on there, I have literally sat in my recliner, taken a pillow, and done this in my own house when somebody was singing on TV because I was so embarrassed for them. I would just be like, oh Lord, they're not. They're really not doing that. But they do. I would run fast if a tiger was after me, but I think I should turn around and sing. Well, he would probably eat me alive because he would catch me. My dad always said, if they don't find you handsome, you should be handy. I've always tried to be handy. Bye, Lavita. Love you. Thank you for the gift. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. You all that are not connected to each other in this live chat, if you want somebody to drop your link, put it in the chat. But I want y'all to connect to each other. I mean, all these channels are great. I want y'all, because people want to be connected to positive people. Now, you have a lot of negativity going on. Oh my gosh. Why are people drawn to negativity? Can somebody explain that to me? Why are they drawn to it? I was thinking about that this morning. People are drawn to curious to know what happened. What happened? I mean, some conflict can go on and people are like, oh my gosh, what happened? And they're just trying to find out. I've never had that problem because I could just sit back, not even open my mouth, and the information would just come to me. When I worked at the bank, we had so much drama going on at the bank. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if y'all bank with a bank, you know what I'm saying? Like I have an account, y'all can't imagine what goes on behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, it's so much backstabbing. And then you have loan officers and secretaries sleeping together. What is that about? We had so many affairs in our banking when I worked at the bank. So many affairs. And oh my goodness. And it goes on in church too. Men and women swapping partners and leaving their husband for somebody else in church, and just crazy. But anyway, everybody wants to know what happened. I would just sit back and go, I'm not going to say anything about it. If I'm supposed to know, God, you let it come to me. If I'm not supposed to know about it, let it stay clear. I don't want to know. Hey, Pam. Now, there's the other half of Josie's auction. Miss Pam, the quiet Pam, who I have found out that Pam has really a wild side to her. Now, I don't mean this crazy wild side, but to meet Pam until you get to know her. And I always kind of figured this about Pam because I have a best friend that she's real quiet until you get to know her. And then it's like, wait a minute. Where did that quiet little innocent girl go? And the other side of my friend just comes out. And she's so fun to be around. And she is amazing. So I figured Pam is that same way. Not in a bad way. My friend is not wild in a bad way. She just has a dry sense of humor. She knows how to have fun. She fits in. She says the funniest things out of the blue. Just you wouldn't even expect it, and she just says it. Okay, okay, Michelle. Oh, 6 days of a headache. I thought it was a headache. So let me show you what I'm gonna give away today. I have two things. No, you can draw Miss Southern Belle. That's another thing that my sister can do that I can't do. I cannot even draw a stick man. I'm not joking. I need to try to show y'all what a stick man looks like in my life. I mean, I can't. I think a lot of mine comes from not really having a imagination when I was young, because I've always been a realist. You know, I haven't really lived in a fantasy world because I wasn't able to live in a fantasy world because of my lifestyle or the way I was brought up in the situation that I was brought up in. I couldn't ever have make believe because I had to grow up so fast. I never really was able to be a child. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. I appreciate it. I got to catch up. Thank you, Michelle. Human nature is drawn to drama and darkness instead of being. Yes, agreed. Agreed, Pam. Agreed. Hey, Pamela, how are you? Okay, so this is what I'm giving away today on my in my live chat. I'm giving away this scarf. I used to wear scarves all the time when I worked. I loved them. Still has the tag on it. And it says, Shun Me, Shunmi, Shun My. And it is 100% silk. It's a silk uh, scarf. That is going to be one of the giveaways. And then the other one is going to be these 100% real nail polish strips. These, and they've never been opened. They're still sealed. It's these nails, fingernails you put on. That's going to be the two giveaways. Oh, I'm coming over to hear you, Eliza Gale. I can't remember. I come in there quite often and stay a few minutes, but I don't think I've ever heard you sing. But I'm going to come just so I can hear you sing. I know, Gladys, I know. People don't realize that, well, I can't say that because it draws a lot of people in, but some people do leave because of it. Let me show y'all something else. Josie was selling these eggs. I want y'all to look at this. Look. This is an egg I got from Josie. And this is an egg I got from Josie. This one says alabaster. Genuine alabaster. Now this one didn't have a sticker on it, but somebody may know what that is. But I just thought they were so pretty. I'm not giving those away. Pam said, "Oh, Angie." I hope Pam don't get too angry with me for talking about her like that. My singing is like fingernails scratching across a blackboard. Oh my gosh, Robin. I think you can probably sing better than you think you can, Robin. I can read really good and spell check. Oh, I have my gifts and I'm happy with my gifts. Now, as a child, I wasn't. But as I've gotten older, I have come to really appreciate the gifts that God has given me. And I realize why He gave me the gifts that He did. So I'm good with it. But I say we should accept and embrace the gifts that we've been given. And if we don't know what they are, we need to find out. And we need to embrace what we look like, what we're like as a person. Do we have integrity? Do we have love for others? I mean, do we have kindness and do we really want, when we give something, are we doing it out of the goodness of our heart, or are we expecting something in return? We need to really look at ourselves, and whatever it is, we need to accept it in case we need to change. Bye, Crafty. Love you. Michelle said, I can admit my shortcomings. When somebody truly loves you, oh, glad you're back, Josie. Oh, thank you, Pam. I would never be mad at you either. When somebody really accepts you as a person. Now, the first thing I want to say about this is everybody deserves respect. But in order to have respect, you got to give respect. In order to get, you got to give. That's the way this world works. But I'm going to respect people regardless of how they treat me. But when you truly have a friend, and I mean, friend is not a word you should be throwing around like love is not a word you should just throw around. And we could go on the other side of that scale and say hate is a word you shouldn't just throw around either. I don't even think you should use that word ever. But I know it's in the English language, and I know it has a meaning. And I guess under certain circumstances, the word hate should be used. Now, I don't think it should be used toward an individual. You may hate the way they act and their behavior, but to hate someone is so very strong. But we throw the word love and friendship, all that around like it's just nonchalant, like it doesn't mean anything. But it does mean something. It does, at least to me. Hey, Lisa. Oh, Lisa's a beautiful person too. Y'all have got to go over and check Lisa out. And of course, Lisa has auctions. Most people that I'm around, except Miss Southern Belle, she doesn't do auctions. A lot of my supporters that's in here, like Michelle, she's my supporter, so I've gotten to know her that way. But y'all need to check Lisa out. Lisa does giveaways and learn. We all can, while we are alive, exercise your brain. Yeah, exactly. If we would spend more time trying to fix the problems we have instead of trying to fix and listen to everybody else's, the world would be a better place. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to just throw it out here like a naked baby in the middle of a room. That's how I'm going to throw it out. Just like butt naked. I go in, not often, I don't, because I can't deal with it. It just, it just irritates me. But I do go into people's that's having whatever. I go in and listen. And I think, man, these people are adults, or they're supposed to be. And then when people start arguing over Christianity, then I really get upset. I'm just like, people, come on. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Welcome in. I think we're going to do our first giveaway. Okay, we are going to give away these fake nails. Now, the reason I never use these, and I have another pack somewhere, but I couldn't find it. If y'all know Bo, my cousin Bo, his wife Lisa was having a party, and she was selling these, and I bought 2 of them. But my nails, I do myself, and I don't really like fake nails. Never have. I don't even know how to put these on. So that's one reason I'm giving. It says easy peel and apply. So, and I love the color. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I love the color. But that's going to be our first giveaway. Yeah, hate is a bad word. Hate is subjective. I'd rather hate you for who you are, but I may hate some of the things you do. Right. Oh, see there, Lisa put up when she's doing her giveaway. Thank you, Lisa. I'm trying to get to the end of the chat so we can do the giveaway for the nails. All right, now if you haven't been in here, I do this old school. Old school. I do most things old school. You know how some people keep up with like an agenda on their phone, or maybe when they pay their bills or whatever? I have to have a paper calendar. I can't use my phone. My daughter uses her phone. My son uses his phone. I have to have a paper calendar. I always have. I've always kept up with things on a paper calendar. I can't get past it. Plus, if my phone ever shut down, I would have it on paper. And I'm not going to do both. I'm not going to take the time to put it on paper, turn around and put it on my phone. I'm not doing that. I'm too old to do double work. I'm just not going to do it. Okay, so this is how I draw the winning number. I pick a number out of this bingo. What do you call this? Cage. We'll call it a cage. Berkeley loves this. She don't understand why her Gigi has a bunch of little balls in a cage and she can't play with them. She don't understand that. So here we go with the first giveaway. And we have 23 in here, so we're going to go. And remember, I don't go outside the United States. I don't ship outside the United States. If you want to play and you're outside the United States, you can. If you win, you can gift it to somebody. I have to have your address. I don't share it with anybody. If you don't want to share your address, you can gift it. I usually have mine mailed out before. This week I'm late, and I apologize. Um, but things come up, and I could not get them out this week. Well, I hope y'all just hope more that a few people will try to win this. I need to get this out of my house. Y'all can't imagine the stuff that I need to get rid of. I'm having a rummage sale. It's either going to be the 1st of April or the 1st of May. But I already have a space in my back bedroom that I've got stuff put in boxes that I don't care if it sells or not. At the end of the day, I'm going to put a sign on it that says, free, come get it. Because it's got to go. It has, and the rest of it, I'm going to donate. I mean, I don't want it in my house. I only have so much space. And then after that, and us getting more grandbabies, I keep a lot of toys, a lot of their clothes, a lot of accessories. Like I bought a bassinet for Lincoln. I have this bassinet in my living room. Stuff that I used to never have in my house, I'm having to have now that I have grandchildren. So I got to get some stuff out. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Josie. I'm so excited. You don't have to show it. I mean, if you want to show it, show it. But if you want to go ahead and hang it up, you can do that. I don't need for you to show it if you don't want to, but if you want to, that's fine. But that's not why I sent it to you. I sent it to you because I love you and I wanted you to have something for your birthday. So, hey, DL, how are you? There's another good channel, Sweet Tea at Nana's. DL, put your number in, 1 through 35. Okay, Josie. And you can see why I was telling you about the instructions because, I mean, as bright as you are, you probably understood. But you have to pull the little things out in a certain way, and I don't want you to pull it so far out that it messes it up, you know? Oh, thank you, DL. Yeah, Pam, I sang happy birthday to her. All right, I'm just going to put stop. All right, now y'all going to have to help me look for the winner, okay? All right, let me go back up to the numbers before I draw the numbers. Before I draw it. This chat is moving fast. Wait a minute, I may have overstepped it. Where are the numbers? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Here's the cage. Here's the number. Let's see what it is. Let's see if we can use this number. Yes, we can use this number. The winning number is, and if nobody gets this number, it'll be the closest number to this number. The winning number is 29. 29. Who is the closest to 29? Oh, I see Sassy's got 28. Oh, Lisa's got 29. Lisa! Yes, Sassy. She beat you out by 1. Hey, look here. Lisa, I don't know. Look. This is what you're getting, Lisa. You're getting some nails. Lisa, do I have your address? Let me put my Lisa, send me your information so I can send these to you. Let me put this. And if you're just coming in, I'm giving away a $25 Amazon gift card because I've reached my 1,200 neighbors. So that's going to be more about that in my community page. So this is Lisa's New Adventures. Won this. Send me your info, Lisa. I got your name on it. This is the next thing we're giving away. Is this silk scarf. Oh, it feels so good. I mean, people that do auctions can lay their jewelry on this scarf. It would make for a pretty thing to put your jewelry on if you didn't want to use it. Okay, Gladys. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Are you doing okay today? Yes, I agree, Robin. Very pretty to put in your hair. I'm so glad that my voice has lasted because a couple of days ago, I thought, how am I going to do my live and my voice sounds like this? But I'm glad it worked out. Look, so y'all tell me something. And be honest. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. And it's like Pam said, human nature wants to know about drama. I really told James the other day because he came in. I was watching this channel. He was listening to some of it. He said, "Why are you listening to that?" I said, "Honestly, I don't know." I said, "I'm going to have to think on that and get back with you, and we'll discuss it later." And we laughed at each other. So I actually did give it some thought, and I thought, why was I listening to that? Why did I care about it? But this is how I listen to drama. This is how my mind works. Okay? Let's just say there's this channel that I go to. And a lot's going on. The person that's handling the channel, and it's their channel, they automatically start with, now, I don't want any drama. That's how they start off with their live. Okay, that's like inviting it in and you already expect it. And then they start addressing the people that they don't care for. People that they think are phony, fake, and they don't like. Then the next breath, they start quoting scripture about how much of a Christian they are. And I'm thinking in my mind, now this is wrong on all aspects. Now, I'm not judging as far as that person as an individual. I'm judging the situation, about what's going on within that chat. But you can tell this person really craves it. And then a lot of channels give out personal information, medical information, financial information, all kind of stuff that I would never ever think about doing. Now, what is your feeling on exactly? I'm sure you do, Michelle. So I go to this one channel, and it's a male. It's not a female that this one I'm talking about. And he's elderly. And to me, it used to be a really good channel. I used to enjoy going in there. But now, all he does is ask for people to. He doesn't ask you to send him, but he's one of those soft beggars that every time he gets online, it's something has torn up in the house. The washing machine, the refrigerator, his wheelchair, his computer, his GoPro, something has torn up. And he only needs $30. And he will be able to get enough money together to get it fixed. But to him, he don't ask for money. Now, I've been on here it'll be 3 years in September. You don't know what goes on inside my home. Now, the other week, I don't even know if I told y'all or not, I had a deep freeze to go out. James lifted the lid on it, and I thought we were going to pass out. It was one of those smaller deep freezes. It was kind of the one, we have a large one out in the shed. We had a smaller one in our house, and then we have ours in our refrigerator. And it was the kind of go-between for him to put stuff in to bring up to me, because I can't go down in that area of our house because there's some steps and I can't go down there. So we kept it was kind of the go-between. But it was nobody's business because we replaced it. You know, I wasn't going to get on here and say, oh my gosh, we had a deep freeze to go out and I don't know what we're going to do. We lost all of our meat, all of our vegetables. I mean, I didn't do that. I've never told about our finances. But then you're going to have these channels that's going to talk about how they don't have enough money for this. I mean, why are you even telling us? I mean, you're telling us because you want us to help, right? Well, everybody can help. And everybody shouldn't help. What if there wasn't a such thing as YouTube? What would you do? If there wasn't a such thing as YouTube, how else would you be getting money? That's my point. Now, a lot of people don't agree with me on that, and I'm fine. But I really don't like these channels that do soft begging. Oh, and especially if they use their little children. If they use their children to get things. I'm like, no, don't do that. Exactly. Hey, custom screens. I don't know if it is or not, Miss Southern Belle, because the compressor went out on it because the lights still come on. But luckily it didn't have enough stuff in it. Now, don't get me wrong. We wish we hadn't lost the stuff, but then after we lost it, I said, I wished I would have been able to give it away. If we would have caught it in time and it wouldn't have been ruined, I would have just started sending it to my neighbors. Or we would have had a big cookout, and then I would have made a video of that. I know. I believe in people working for what they have. I've always work for what I have. I'm not able to work now. And when I tell you that I'm not able to work, I'm not making that up. Because James can tell you, if I could still work, this girl right here would still be at the library, still be working. Hello, Angie. Thank you, Custom Seed. There's Sweet Nez. Now, I have to tell y'all, there are circumstances when people, their child gets diagnosed with this horrible disease, or they get hurt, or they, and I understand sometimes that funeral, people that have a loved one to pass away, and they're not covered. I understand that. I understand a one-time thing. But when you continually ask and ask and ask, and you're going to find that people are going to send that person stuff no matter what. And that's fine, because it's the other person's money. If they want to send it to them, send it to them. But I understand that sometimes there is a need. There is. And you should help there. And I have to be led. And if you're a Christian, you know what I'm saying. I have to feel led to help somebody. I don't just help everybody that I come in contact with. That might sound bad too. But I have to feel led to help somebody. Beautiful Nez. Nez has a beautiful channel. She's a beautiful human being. She draws. She sings. Nez, you wasn't in here. I sang happy birthday to beautiful Josie. Josie's having a birthday this Friday. Go over and visit her channel if you're not her friend. Trina's Motivation. Now, I love that name. Motivation. Welcome in. I'm so glad y'all are here today. I'm going to do my next giveaway here in a minute. Welcome in, Trina. I don't appreciate it when people beg. I don't mind helping out if I can. It's like a real need, but I get tired of people wanting something for nothing and doing nothing to help themselves. Exactly. I mean, I totally agree with that, Lisa. I mean, we're on the same page with that. I can't express to you all how many people that have sent this gentleman, I call him a gentleman, GoPros. He'll get a new one. It'll break in a month. Somebody else will send him another one. He'll say that he don't have money to pay their rent. They're $50 short. Well, what would you do if you didn't have YouTube? He don't want you to send a super chat. He wants you to send it to his PayPal. And he'll tell you, don't send a super chat because YouTube will get 30-something% of it. And then he'll say in the next breath, I think that's a ripoff. I don't think YouTube should do that. Okay, well, here's the deal, mister. YouTube is a business. And that's part of doing business. And when you became monetized, that was the agreement you made. So don't be mad about it. You made that agreement. Nobody made you monetize. Nobody, that I know of, twisted my arm to do it. I mean, we all know life isn't fair. You should always check your homeowner's insurance. You will be surprised what they are covered by. My brother's suitcase got lost in the line of clothing in it, and the insurance paid for it. Oh, I'll remember that next time. Thank you for letting me know, Miss Southern Belle. When I give with my heart, not someone asking. Yes. And if there's any doubt in my mind that you're doing trickery, just because everybody else is giving, I don't try to look good in front of everybody else because they're giving. And I give. If I don't believe in my heart that it's real or I should be doing it, I don't care how many hundreds of people are donating. I'm not going to do it. Thank you, Eliza Gale. God bless you, Custom Screens. Thank you for dropping by. Nez, let me tell you about Nez. She paints, and when she comes on, she has a canvas and her paints, and the camera's not on her, though she's beautiful. It's on her canvas, and she starts drawing this picture, playing this soft music, and starts drawing and welcome everybody in. It's so nice and comfortable and soothing. It is. It is, Nez. Yes, agreed. Nice, Robin. Yes. I wanna say something about that, Miss Southern Belle. In the years that I've grown up and learned different things, you ever had a time in your life, and I've had several of these, that you couldn't see the forest for the trees? You know, you're in the middle of something, you really can't see everything. And then all of a sudden, one day, without any rhyme or reason, the light bulb just goes off, and it's like, oh my gosh, I see what they were talking about. Or you think a person's one way, and then you see them when they're someone else, and these blinders are taken off. And you can never go back to what you were seeing before because it's like you got these blinders on. You can never unsee something. Once you see something, you can never unsee it. So that's why you have that song that says, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Be careful, little ears, what you hear. Once you hear something, or somebody talk about something, or learn something, you can't unknow it. So be careful what you see, what you hear, what you say. Because once you say something about somebody, you can't take it back, good or bad. If you say something negative about somebody without giving yourself a chance of getting to know them, and you shouldn't be speaking negative about them anyway, you can never take that back. It's out there in space, floating around. You can't, it's like a bullet. You can't call it back. So if you really want to say it, say it. But just know you can't get it back. Like you see something, you can't unsee it. Right. I know, Naz, you're beautiful. A lot of people who are really in need, you will never know it. They won't say, exactly, Lisa. Lisa, you and I. Lisa. Right here, Lisa. Lisa. Right here. We got each other right here, girl. We know. I've been tricked, but I look at this way. It's on the yes, and it's a lesson learned. I mean, we brought our kids up without pain. You don't learn anything. Without disappointment. You don't know how to appreciate when things are good. When you get something. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't want my child to suffer." I don't want my child to suffer either. But if my child never suffers, how are they ever going to grow up and be mature, good citizens of the world? They're going. It's like I heard this guy say, "You spoil your children, you raise your grandchildren. You raise your grandchildren, you get to spoil your grandchildren." And that is so true. Yeah, we all have blinders, but once those blinders are off, it's like, wait a minute, that's not the person. Have they always been that way? Because I have gone to YouTube channels and been a part of channels and thinking the person that's doing, which I know we're all human, I make mistakes. You may see me one way and then you find out, oh my gosh, it's me, Angie. I don't look at her the same. I'm good with that. I'm good with it. And I can see something happen in a situation. You want to find out how somebody is? Let pain come into their life. Let a situation come into their life and see how they handle it. And how they handle a situation, you'll know who they really are. You'll find out who they really are when they have to make a decision that's hard, when they have to choose in a situation where they don't want a choice. You'll find out who they really are. And those blinders will be taken off. Or if they become no longer your friend, or they don't want to be your friend anymore because you're friends with this other person, you'll find out exactly what they are and who they are. People are not going to hide forever if they're phony. I mean, you don't have to have a long memory if you tell the truth. The only time you got to have a long memory is if you lie, because you have to keep up with all your lies. I've been there. I don't consider myself stupid, but I have been deceived and taken advantage of by people I consider friends. We all have, Lisa. I'm not stupid, but my eyes were blinded because I loved the person and I cared about the person, or I believed the person was who they said they were. And a lot of times people will show you who they are and we don't believe them. They'll tell you who they are. Straight out tell you that they do this, this, and this wrong. And we still don't believe them. When someone tells you who they are, believe it. I've had trouble accepting gifts from people in the past. I actually felt bad about it until someone very special to me that I was doing, being selfish, my stealing their joy of giving. Yes, you got to let people give if they want to give. When people send me things, surprisingly, because I have a YouTube channel, it used to make me feel really uncomfortable because I've always been a giver instead of a taker. Always. But I've come to realize that God wanted me to be able to learn how to receive, in a positive way. And there is a way to do that without being greedy. I love to watch Big Brother to see how people think and act when the others aren't around. Oh, you'll find out quickly. People would throw people under the bus in a minute. We had our groceries stolen by a Walmart Instacart driver. The order had party foods, etc. My boys were angry, but we talked about it. Oh my goodness, DL, that's horrible. Right, Christina? I wish I could bless my friends and family the way they have blessed me. Oh, you will, Michelle. Let them bless you, honey. Let them bless you. I told them that we were blessed to be able to replace them and how wonderful the Walmart rep was to refund us. I told the boys that I hope her kids had a really good week of yummy fun foods just like us. Exactly. The truth will always come. Yes, it does. The truth will prevail. And even and this is okay, get this. Don't you love it? I'm just talking with my hands. Like, get this. No. People are going to believe what they want to believe. You can have two people in a disagreement, and even though one side says, oh my goodness, how can people not see that this person is wrong? And then you have the other side that says, oh my gosh, why can't they see that this side is wrong? That's why Angie always stays neutral. Because really, my responsibility to the two parties is to love them. And what does responsibility mean? It means to respond, the ability to respond to your circumstances. That's what responsibility means. Your ability to respond to your circumstances, not everybody else's. It's not your responsibility to respond to two people in a disagreement. That has nothing to do with you. Your responsibility in that situation is, I love you both. I'm sorry it happened. But I'm not choosing sides. Because y'all disagreed, not me. And I love you both. Especially if they're my friends. Now, if I don't have a dog in that fight, I don't even voice my opinion on it. And it doesn't matter about my opinion anyway. You know what they say, we all have one? Yeah. I don't like to let the evil in situations soak into my heart. I look out of the dark middle of it and find the light. Exactly. Oh, that is so good, DL. That is a good message. But T, she could have found another way of getting food rather than steal it. That was stupid because I'm sure she lost her job over it. Karma always, I'm sure she did too. I'm okay. Let me share this. I've never had a desire to steal from somebody, and I've never taken anything that wasn't mine because I didn't want somebody to do that to me. And I didn't feel like if I didn't earn it, why should I take it if it's not mine? I can't tell you how many times I bought groceries for people when I worked. Oh, I can't even imagine, Lisa. And I don't even know how you held that job. I could not be with CPS. I could not. No, no, that would be N-O. That would be a no. I could not work. That would keep me angry so much, especially being children or elderly people being abused. I would stay in a state of anger. So that would not be the job for me. All right, let's do this giveaway. It's for this silk scarf. All right, we have 25 in here. We're going to go here are the numbers. I was an investigator for the state and I went into nursing homes. Oh no. No, DL. No. I would have cried every day. Every day. It was hard, but I would like to go back when my son is all grown. Oh, DL, I don't know how. Elderly abuse is just, that's like people that abuse animals. Oh my gosh. Put y'all's numbers in. Now, y'all can give this away if y'all don't want it. I want everybody to play now. I want everybody to play. Thank y'all for coming in. Don't forget, Friday is Josie's birthday, and she'll be having an auction that day. I think they're doing something special. What are y'all doing Friday, Josie? I don't want to say because I kind of forgot. I know it's something special that she and Pam are doing. I think they're starting. I'm not going to say because I can't remember. They do. They do, DL. They do. See, my thing is, I want to love them. I want the animals that are abused. I just want to love the animals. The elderly people that get abused, I just want to embrace them and hug them. The children that get abused, I just want to love them. I mean, I don't know. It would just be hard. Thank you, Michelle. Yes. Every purchase will get another piece free. Yes, I knew it was something. So if it's 8 a.m. Pacific time, that means it's 10 a.m. Central, 11 p.m. East. No, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's the way that works. Oh, okay. I got you, Lisa. There are so many caring people in this world. They just care. But then you have the people that are just bullies and mean and beggars, and that just seem like it overrides what the goodness in people, because the goodness in people can't show because the people that are so bad just take advantage of each other, of everybody else. Hey, Laura, how are you? You're just in time. We're doing our last giveaway before I get out of here chatting. And it's a silk scarf, which would be beautiful if somebody did auctions to put their jewelry on or something like that. All right, I'm fixing to say the word. I still have my social work license. I just suspended them rather than let them go. I guess I hoped I could go back someday. I can see how you can get burned out on that, Lisa. I can see how a person gets burned out. And what T with Nana did. DL. I can see how you can get burned out on that. And nursing. Anything medical or anything, I can see how you can get burned out. All right, stop. Stop. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Okay, let's don't go there. I don't know if y'all remember that song or not. All right. So let's see about a number. Y'all gonna have to help me now. Let's see if this number will work. Oh, can't use 71. These are bingo numbers, so they're going to be high. Some of them's going to be high. We can't use 56. Okay, I think we can use this because this is B. Yeah, we can use this number. The number is, drum roll please. The number is 5. 5. Okay, means you got to have 4 or less or the number 5. Let's see. Who got it? Who got it? Cher has 2. I'll just put it in Cher's. If she wins it, I'll just put it in her bag that she won last week. Claire has 9. Did Cher win it? Is it Cher? Does everybody agree? Does everybody agree? I see 12, 20, 18. Yay, Cher. I'll just put it in your little bag. All right. Okay, let me tell y'all before I leave. I'm doing $25 gift card from Amazon for my giveaway. I'll explain more about it on my community page. I'll be doing a neighborhood chat video. It's coming out. Today's Wednesday. It'll come out tomorrow, Friday. My lives are going to be on Wednesday now instead of Tuesday. What else do I need to announce? Don't forget all these auctions that's going on if you like auctions. Don't forget to go visit Miss Southern Belle as she does adult coloring and things like that. Well, hey, Michelle. How are you doing, honey? Welcome in here. How have you been doing? Welcome into my live chat. You caught us right here at the end. But I appreciate each and every one of you all. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's like this. Somebody told me this one day. You know, people have a tragic thing happen in their life, and they get mad at God. And for all reasons, they probably have a right, because there have been some tragic things happen in people's life that we don't know anything about. Hugs to you. I see you. And I had somebody look at me. I've never been that angry with God. Never. But I've had some friends that said, I'm so mad at God. How did he let this happen? And somebody looked at me one day and said, but God's not mad at them. He doesn't care how mad they get at him. He's not mad. And that's kind of the way I am. It doesn't bother me that you might not like me. You might not care for my channel. You have something against the way I dress or look. Okay. I'm not mad at you about that. I'm not. I'm just going to keep being me and you keep being you. And I'm just going to love you through it. But if you don't care anything about me, what does that have to do with me caring about you? Nothing. Because it's a choice. It's a choice. But anyway, go over. Josie said that her giveaway is tomorrow at 12 Pacific time for $25 Amazon card for all that purchased in February. Okay, if that's 12 Pacific, that means it's 2 Central, 3 Eastern time. If any of y'all ever want to email me, my email's in my About page. All you need to know about me is in my About page. Have a question for me? Anything, just email me. If you're my friend on Facebook, I have Messenger. Send me a message. All right, neighbors. I'll see you next week or around the YouTube highways. Bye. Love you.